Alright fellas, real quick video for you today. I mentioned this in another video, bullet sizing, and said I wasn't going to make another video on it, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway, just because this is something that I looked into personally and even asked a few friends of mine, asked a few other people, just trying to get some kind of information somewhere. You know, obviously you can buy bullet sizing dies, and obviously you can cast your own lead bullets and seat your own gas checks using the bullet sizing die and all that stuff. But what about full metal jackets? What about copper plated lead core bullets? Can you run them through a bullet sizing die and keep the integrity of the bullet intact? You know, not damage it to the point that you're going to lose your accuracy, you know, sacrifice the round in any way, shape, or form. I mean, safely, accurately, and obviously it's only practical if it's cost effective. I mean, there's no sense in it if you can get something already in a 308 diameter for less if you're paying the same price for 310 if you're going to have to go in and size it down. My main thing was I wanted to shoot Hornady Z-Max rounds through my 300 Blackout. Well, 123 grain Z-Maxes, 310 diameter, they're for AK-47. Well, can I size them down to 308 using the Lee bullet sizing die? Nobody had any for sure real answers. It was all, well, I guess it's, yeah, you probably could, but I didn't want that. I wanted a, yeah, you can. You know, it's not going to hurt it. I wanted a clear cut and dried answer. So that's what I'm going to give you here today. A clear cut and dried answer on sizing 310, 311 diameter bullets down to 308, and they be full metal jackets, ballistic tips, whatever the case may be. You can indeed take a full metal jacket, lead core. I'm not sure about the steel core, but I haven't seen any. I'll just cover the basis on what I do know. You can indeed take those lead core full metal jackets or ballistic tips, in this case 123 grain Hornady Z-Max and 310 diameter. You can run them through the Lee 308 bullet sizing die and bring them down to 308 and not hurt that bullet in one way, shape, or form. When it's done, it's like they were manufactured as 308 diameter. So, that is the truth. I've done it. I put 500 round box through that Lee bullet sizing die. It is very easy. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you different. I'm telling you from my own experience, because the bullets came in little individual baggies of 100 and I wanted to keep them in bags of 100. I decided to go 100 at a time. Took a sandwich bag and used Hornady one-shot case lube, dumped 100 bullets in, sprayed them with Hornady one-shot case lube, rolled them around in there real well, and opened up the bag, had a latex glove on my left hand, and just as you would operate a progressive press, left hand on the bullet, run the press, and just one bullet after another, you know, this fast. 500 rounds in 1 hour, and I was done. Finished. I thought, wow, that was easy. I need another box. So I'll go into depth real quick on how this whole process works. You take your shell holder out that you would use for, you know, deprime, resize, any reloading for that specific caliber that shell holder is for. This comes with a little ram, goes right in, just like your shell holder, and your die, and you will use the case that this comes in. You take the die, it's just like the Lee factory crimp die. It's got a little O-ring right here, and seating depth or how far down this die is doesn't matter. There's a little beveled edge right here. I bottomed the press out, screwed the die down as far as it would go, and then backed it off a full turn, because I didn't want to bottom out on the die every single time. I wanted to run the press to the bottom, and rather than the ram hitting the die. So I'm all the way down on there, and this is a two-handed job. And I'm not going to size any today because everything that I have that was larger than 308 I already ran through. But basically that's all you do. And I'm not going to run it up in there because, well, there's no lube on it. It's clean, and I don't want to stick that thing in that die. It's just like sizing brass. Well, I said I didn't want to do that. It's just right up there. So I'll have to get that out after the video. But anyway, it is very easy to do. The reason you can just keep going is you set that on there, and the bullets come up right through the top of the die, fall over into the cup, and you just keep on going. I wouldn't fill the cup completely full, obviously, but you have to be careful when you're taking it off because bullets can fall back down out of the bottom of the hole there. But yeah, very, very simple, very quick, very easy. I compare it to the equivalent of small basing 223 brass. But I use Hornady One Shot for it as well, and it is very, very easy. I can put one finger on the ball and push the cartridge up into the die, size it, deprime it, and one finger to bring it back up. So I'm not really putting anything in a bind whenever I size my brass either. And I'm running the brass all the way up into the die. The shell holder hits the base of the die every time. So that's how I size my brass along with sizing my bullets. Very simple, very cost effective. After I was done, to get the case lube off, I ran through my sonic cleaner, one 480-second cycle, and in the time that it was cleaning those 100 bullets, I had the next 100 done and rinsed them in hot water, threw them on a towel, dried them off, and put them in a bag. Very quick, very easy, and fellas, let me tell you, if you're looking for some type of avenue other than buying 308 manufactured bullets, if you're wanting to get on high-tech ammo and buy 148 grain full metal jackets and 311 diameter and shoot them as 308 diameter, it can be done. You know, $21 at Midway for the bullet sizing die, and then you just buy the bullets. Very simple, very easy, very quick. If you have any questions, the comment section is open. Feel free to make suggestions, ask me questions, and feel free to hit the like or comment as you will. I originally said I wasn't going to make this video, but I feel like there's other people out there that are just like me that are looking for other cost-effective avenues to take to get good quality rounds for a better price, and as well as get your usual plinking rounds for an even cheaper price as well. Not to mention for the shortage that we're still experiencing. Yeah, bullets are starting to come back, but some of them prices are a little high at this particular point. So this is definitely an alternative, very safe and an effective alternative to good quality rounds. So with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll let you go.